the scoop. This is the scoop. Hey, what's up? This is your girl Ashley Marie, and you're tuned into The Scoop, your one stop for all things love, lifestyle, and relationships on MorrisMediaLive.com.
I said, welcome to the school. You know it's time to tune in. You gotta tell all your friends, girl, welcome to the school. You know it's time to tune in. You better tell all your friends, homie, welcome to the school. The time is now, tune in. You better buzz in your friends, y'all, welcome to the school. Gather round, tune in. Now let the show begin. Hey, look, it's time to tune in. If you not, then you faking it. The best topics, love, lifestyle, and relationships. The dopest host in the world, Ashley Marie, holding it down from 7:30 to the 9:00 p.m. You better tell a friend every Wednesday night, cause you know she going in. They breaking the hottest artist in the game right now. No competition, so she in her own lane right now. You need the latest and the greatest, somebody that's gonna debate it. Well, we got it on lock, I know they hate it. So you can learn a lot if you choose to pay attention. We talk world news, sports, don't let me fail to mention how to get your money right, so you can live a lovely life. Call in and get you some advice. It's not a game no more, we taking over the airwaves. MorrisMediaLive.com to catch the replay. You know it's time to tune in. You gotta tell all your friends, girl, welcome to the school. You know it's time to tune in. You better tell all your friends, homie, welcome to the school. The time is now, tune in. You better buzz in your friends, y'all, welcome to the school. Gather round, tune in. Now let the show begin.
Welcome to the scoop. Give us a remix, Ethan.
I thought I was just doing a beat. I can't do the beat in the word.
Oh, that's right.
I thought that was you.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
Darn. I'll figure it out one day. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the scoop. Happy Wednesday. That was a great set. You're great at that.
Yeah.
You're a producer, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm your host, Ashley Marie, here in studio with your other host, Mr. Neeson Williams, because he's a grown man.
I'm a grown man.
You grew up. You done grown up, Neeson.
Not yet.
Almost.
Not yet. Almost.
Maybe. You have a birthday coming up.
I have a birthday coming up on Saturday, yes.
So then you'll be a grown man. You will.
Ask my exes. They may disagree.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a jam-packed show as per usual.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. We are going to be chatting with Gregory Sanders. He is actually the president of the Long Beach Ministers Alliance.
Yes.
And they have a wonderful event coming up. It's called Laughing Lives Matters. And I'm really excited about the lineup. They've got some dope comedians.
Right.
And it's all for a really good cause. This month on The Scoop, we've been doing a lot of like charitable
it's like
shows. We've been feeling
last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's like #Give Back August.
#Give Back. Well, I mean, yeah, because is this the first show of August? Because
#Give Back Summer. We'll say summer.
#Give Back Summer.
Yeah,
like
Give Back Summer.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of exciting things going on. But yeah, I can't wait to learn more about their event that they have going on.
Absolutely.
They do some wonderful things in the community, so we're excited about that. We also are going to be obviously getting into our scoop news.
Yep.
Some great stories. Well, some really interesting
stories.
Yeah, interesting stories.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Juicy stories.
Yep.
And I got some good songs for you guys
Some
tonight.
good? What? You got some good songs?
Well, they're good to me. You know how I am. Once I find a song that
good to me. That's
that
what
I'm
she said.
feeling. Well, once I find a song that I'm feeling, I kill it. Like I overplay it.
Like,
and they're
is this a
actually
new
old.
song, or is
No,
this like
they're
an
old.
song? Oh,
they're old.
Jesus Christ.
They're old
so,
songs.
ladies and gentlemen, you probably already killed them in your in your phone or in your car.
Yeah, they're gone. They're long gone. But I'm going to reintroduce them.
Ashley just found them.
Yes. So we're going to be talking about Bresha Meadows, who is a young lady who was she's being accused of murdering her father. Yes. I don't know if you've heard of that story. Now, I always mess up his name.
O.T. Genesis.
It's just Genesis. Like
O.T. Genesis.
O.T. Genesis. Okay. Yeah, he's got some drama going on. And the lovely... Cut it. And the lovely Miss Gabby Douglas, we're going to be talking about her.
Gabby Douglas. Shout out to God. You know what?
Gabby
Douglas is Samoan. Samoan. What?
What?
Simone. What's her last name? Simone Biles.
Biles.
Simone Biles. Okay. Incredible.
Okay. Yeah.
They're incredible.
Yeah, she is. All right, so we're going to be talking about that. And then obviously you're going to be giving the fellas some good relationship advice tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to give them some good relationship advice. Look, last time we did, was it kissing last time? No, last time was texting. No, last time was kissing.
Last time was kissing.
The other time was texting.
Yeah, prior to that was texting. Yeah. So I'm excited to hear what info you have for the guys tonight.
Me too.
Do you ever get like really good feedback about that? Like the guys hit you up like, Neeson, that really helped me.
The guys aren't gonna.
They're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell you. It's more so girls like, boy, you know what you're doing,
right? Like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, not to toot my own horn, but
a little bit.
Toot. All right, cool. And then actually we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get into your orange crush for the week.
Okay, now I got to look at the names. Like I didn't memorize the girls' names.
Rememorize.
I didn't memorize the girls' names.
You guys stay in school.
Hey, wait, time out. Don't play me like that, okay? Sometimes I trip over my tongue. I'm juicy mouthed at times.
Juicy mouthed.
Feel me?
Tripping over your tongue. Okay.
Yeah. Don't let. That's what she said. It's just a lot of things I could have said right there.
Nathan.
I tried. But yes. So I wanted to basically name the young women from the women's track and field team from the Olympics 2016.
Okay. Yes. So we have that picture up. Of all the lovely ladies? Okay.
Yeah, so I was trying to...
Fill us in. Yeah, let us know about these
man.
Ladies.
Sorry, you kind of threw me off.
No, that's okay.
But Felix, which we all know, right? From last... I don't know if you know from last 2014. She's kind of the star, and I think she's the second to the left. And they're amazing. I mean, they already broke the record. They already broke records on the goals. Oh man, I am trying to pull up the actual count.
Well, why don't we do this?
Yeah.
Why don't we go to?
Yeah,
no, that's fine. Let's go to a quick break.
Okay.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about your Woman Crush Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Also, I want to forewarn you guys, not forewarn you, but just get you ready. We are giving away 2 VIP tickets to the upcoming
do we get
Laughing
those?
Lives Matters. Yeah, we do get tickets.
We get what? We get VIP tickets?
To the Laughing Lives Matter comedy show. Mm-hmm. So but there's rules to the game.
There's rules to this.
You have to now. Actually, I'm gonna set it up now. You have to go online, post a video, a PG friendly joke. Yeah, post it on your Instagram.
I lost.
Tag. Why are you lost?
Neeson PG.
It's not for you.
I know, but I'm saying I would have lost.
Okay, that's okay. So you guys make sure the joke that you post is PG. Tag hashtag Laughing Lives Matters and hashtag The Scoop. Whoever does that first, the first 2 people to do it win 2 VIP tickets to the show.
Nice. 2 VIP tickets. All you got to do is post a PG joke, guys.
Funny
PG
stuff.
joke.
Funny stuff.
It has to be
Make
funny.
Make it funny. Though. If I can't laugh, but you have to tag The Scoop. So I'm on IG right now. I'm looking. I'm watching. You can post it on Facebook as well.
Right.
But tag us. So hashtag The Scoop. Hashtag Laughing Lives Matter.
Laughing Lives Matter. That's all. That's it. And then you get tickets.
And you win tickets. So how hard is that? Hello.
I'll be down.
Yeah. Hello. All right. So we are gonna get into a quick break. And then we're going to come back. We're going to learn about the ladies from the Olympic team. And this is the first throwback for the week.
The first one.
For the night, actually.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's so fitting, too. This is P. Diddy. I Need a Girl.
This is my joint.
I knew you would like this. I knew you would like this. I need a girl to ride. Ride. I need a girl to make my life. I need a girl. Hey, that was a snippet to the next old school joint.
What was that?
Yeah, be ready. Be ready. Because I threw some. I was in a bad boy mood. I think I'm getting really excited.
The concert?
About the concert. That you said that we were definitely going to.
Yeah, Diddy was on Raw Diddy was on Monday Night Raw on Monday. He was
Wrestling?
the host.
Oh, he was hosting.
I mean, he was the host. Yeah, he was the host.
So did he like talk smack to people?
No, he's actually the executive producer of the WWE video game that's coming out in October. He's the executive producer of the soundtrack. Okay. Yeah, so he controls all the music he curated all the music that's going to be on there.
Really?
Yeah, the roster. I'll pull it up later on, but the roster that's gonna be the songs is amazing, like anywhere from Black Sabbath to French Montana. So
wow, okay,
it's gonna be dope.
That sounds like it's
gonna be
really good.
But Bad Boy, Bad Boy,
Bad Boy's for Bad Boy. I'm excited. #
come out. But that threw me back, dog. Like that need a girl joint.
I know.
That almost
so what did that make you think about?
Well, let's see. That was like 2002, 2002 or 3, something like that. So yeah, that made me.
No, it was like before that. It was like 2000, right?
No.
Okay.
No, because that was. I mean, it's just one thing. It always brings those songs always bring back to fashion, like what we used to wear. So it brought me back to the big Sean John jeans, and it brought me back to like me rocking Timbs, like colored Timbs and Avrix jackets, or like just right. You see the face? Yeah. So like our Pro Club tees, like that's 2 sizes too big.
Definitely the Pro Club with the chain.
Let me tell you, I wore a 2X tall Pro Club.
You sure did. You used to wear that. You did.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
it was bigger than you.
I wear now, like this is fitted. I wear either, depending on the size. If it's Euro cut, it's a it's a medium. If it's like normal American cut, it's a small. So a 2X tall Pro Club tee was going down to like my knees, but I used to have the belt buckle, the shiny joint, the shiny big belt buckle. And you used to stick the shirt in front of the belt buckle. That's what this time was, right? So this was like around then, and then you had the phone clip. You know what I'm saying? Or you show the phone clip, and oh man, so yeah, that's what that just. It reminded me of that. And it reminded me of like that chick I used to chase back then. Like so,
Okay, we'll save that. We'll save that.
Oh nah, she's good. She's good. It's not like that. She's pregnant, fiance.
Not by you.
No. Come on now.
Just checking. Just I know how you
somewhere in Dallas. All my exes live in Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. Okay, anyway.
You could have seen the Drake version.
No.
All my exes live in Texas, like I'm Georgia Strait. I go to Georgia State with her.
Okay, that's enough. We have a caller on the line. We have to get back to business. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. Hi, it's welcome to the Scoop. This is Gregory Sanders. He is the president of
Gregory?
Hello?
12-3. That's the one I want. I left the typo.
I don't think he knows he's online.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
You're live, dog. You're giving out numbers, yeah.
Giving out people's phone numbers.
Hey, I'm so sorry.
Hey there. That's okay. Welcome to the Scoop. You guys, help me welcome to the Scoop, Gregory Sanders. He's the president of the Long Beach, the Applause. Alliance. Yeah, the Ministers Alliance. And he is going to be chatting with us tonight about the Laughing Lives Matters upcoming comedy event.
Yes.
So before you start, I wanted to kind of show a little bit of the video video that shows why laughter is so important, or what it does for us, or what benefits we gain from it.
Thank you.
Okay, but that's okay. You know what? We're gonna go. We're not gonna get into that. But I just want to bring you in and introduce everyone to you, and kind of you can kind of tell us who you are and what you do and what the Long Beach Ministers Alliance is all about.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Hello to all of the listeners, and thank you, Scoop, on the show. We really appreciate it. The Long Beach Ministers Alliance is a collection of pastors and parachurches and key community leaders who are committed to the holistic positioning of our city when it comes to the core factors that impact the health of a city: jobs, health, welfare, education, available healthcare availability. All of those things impact the wellness of a city. Violence is one of the number one problems in most cities that affect the wholeness of that city. And so we are committed to really focusing on three primary markers that impact our city. One is homelessness, and a large part of our homeless population are veterans. Mm-hmm. And so we always ask that question, why are so many of our veterans coming home to no home? Right. And the other part that we're dealing with in Long Beach, Compton, LA, and other major cities is human trafficking. Yes. Human trafficking in Long Beach, the average age of a young lady being trafficked is 12 years old.
Wow.
The average age of a young man being trafficked is 16 years old. And then, like many cities, Long Beach has an enormous violence against humanity violence. Black on black, black on brown, brown on black. And so we have those core issues that many other communities and cities have, that the Long Beach Ministers Alliance is committed to going outside the walls of our churches, outside our silos, and really galvanizing our membership and our presence to have a benefit and have an impact on all of those core indicators that reduce the health of a city.
Okay,
that's nice. That's nice. As somebody that went to school out in Long Beach and spent a lot of growing up time out there. What do you think? What do you think is the major? How do you? So many things. Okay. Yeah. What do you think could be the major root and cause of a lot of the violence out there in Long Beach, just from your perspective?
Well, one of the areas that has really been helpful for me is I also serve on a national level on the Department of Justice Violence Prevention Symposiums that are 15 cities with the highest levels of violence across the nation, and we meet 4 times a year. And the one thing that everyone agrees on now is that violence is usually the result of some type of trauma.
Right.
Health trauma, social trauma, job trauma, societal woes and ills. So we see a lot of that. We have also an acute awareness that employment is a huge factor in our inability to bring our communities to scale with an economy of scales with those across all of our zip codes. So for us, it's trauma. It's absentee fatherism, it's education, it's jobs, it's those layers that really create what we believe this systemic violence. The Father Greg Boyle of Homeboy Industries says nothing stops a bullet better than a job. And so
that's very interesting, because that's what I was kind of gonna lean to, just as, like I said, growing up in my teens and being out there a lot, and having friends and having people close to me that either got shot, passed, or went into that lifestyle because over choice of you can't find a job. And I vividly remember being in North Long Beach, like walking through there all the time, me and my boy, and we would we'd be like, how are we gonna get money, this and this and that, and we're like, okay, looking for a job, but nobody's hired, or they don't want to hire us, or it's this sort of it's one of those things. And I mean, luckily we found other avenues, but we didn't go down that road, but our people next to us went down that road, and it was kind of like, well, they ain't hiring, so we doing this. And then, they're getting bussed into, and then when you have the bus system, it's kind of like, all right, well, they're getting bussed into this school, so to this other school across town, and they're getting shown this, this better light, right? But at that school, they don't really care about the people that are getting bussed in, right? They're showing that, okay, well, yeah, you're just here, like, so you're just gonna go through the motions. So, I agree with that, and that's what I was gonna say. I think it also has a lot to do with just the schooling as well, because you bust these kids in for a reason, and if you're just busting them in just to get the money from the state, and not really paying attention to them and just skating them through when they graduate, what are they gonna do with that degree? They don't know. So that. Yeah.
Right. And a lot of it has to do with urban development and redesign, where they try to integrate different parts of the city.
Right. Right,
They
right.
try to integrate various things that, components of our city by bringing children in and young adults in to ideally create a higher level of education for them, or if there's overcrowding and all of that. I completely agree. We find, though, that a part of ours has to do with My Brother's Keeper initiative, the same things that the president is trying to impact, just getting us from cradle to career.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we have conversations about it, but we like our conversations to have a resolution. And one of the resolutions that we have seen historically and proven over the last 30 or 40 years through some massive work from Stanford and USC and Harvard on the effects of laughter on a community.
Okay.
And how simple effect of laughter has a massive, not only healing power personally, but socially. They've proven that it reduces blood pressure, reduces stress, creates a healthier environment, is awesome in conflict resolution. All of the neurological benefits of laughter in healing have been, just over the last 30 years, it just explored and expanded so that the value now is, how do we get people to laugh more? Statistics show that kids under 10 tend to laugh as much as 200 times a day. With adults over 30 tend to only laugh about 10 times a day. And so something happens as we grow older and more responsible and life hits us, to now we just don't laugh as much, which is why we came up with the idea for Laughing Lives Matter.
Yeah, and you guys teamed up with like Molina Healthcare, which is really big. And
Molina.
Go ahead.
They're passionate about health. No, Molina Healthcare is an advocate in our community for creating opportunities to develop healthier communities. Healthier communities, less violence. Healthier communities, more productive. Healthier communities, better education. That whole balance of health is what their formula is, and so yes, they partner with us.
That's great. So this event is going to be at the Long Beach Convention Center, right?
The Terrace Theater, which is attached to the convention center, yes.
Okay.
August 25th.
August 25th at 7 p.m., correct?
7 p.m.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the lineup.
Oh, my God, the lineup
great people.
massive.
Right.
We have Lester Berry, who is our host.
Okay.
And Lester is well known. He actually is a pastor as well, but he produces inspirational comedy. He's been on Comic View, Apollo, HBO, Showtime. He's been a tremendous success in our community. We have Shang. We have Ricky Harris. We have the young man that started the amendment, First Amendment comedy with
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. So we have some amazing talent that is going to be there. We have 7 comedians from different ethnicities that are just absolutely incredible.
Can you explain what a inspirational comedian is? Because when I seen that in the press release, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting title, What is that?
Well, because when you say clean comedy, people equate that to church. The people think it's going to be, churchy type comedy. Inspirational comedy is not only profanity free, but it's also motivationally based. That you actually do get a dual kind of benefit from inspirational comedy, because although you're going to laugh, they also have some inspiration attached to the laughter.
I'd imagine not all comedians can do that. That seems pretty
carefully
hard.
Selected those.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've carefully.
No. Go ahead.
No. Lester has carefully selected the comedians that will be a part of the show based on their skill sets and historical delivery of their material.
Oh, that's nice, man. Side note: I hope you're not pulled over at the 605, man. I hear cars.
No. Actually, I stepped out of a meeting. Yep. I just stepped out of a meeting. Yep. Nope, we're good.
I'm like, wait. I hope he's not just parked in the 6. Like, it's okay. No.
So what's really exciting about him being on the scoop tonight, as I told everyone, you're going to be giving away 2 sets of VIP tickets, right?
2 sets of VIP tickets.
The scoop is giving away 2 sets of VIP tickets in appreciation for your guests and your listeners, and wanting them to also participate in an event. That one thing about comedy, it's transferable. Jokes tend to have legs. That means when you hear one, you go home and tell your family, or you go home and tell your coworkers, or you try to repeat it in another setting. So I'm really grateful that you want your listeners to participate. So yes, we're making available 2 sets, 4 tickets, VIP orchestra seats for your guests, listeners of the Scoop.
Yes, and I'm heavily monitoring Instagram tags right now and Facebook tags.
That's
to
amazing.
see who's gonna be the first to post their
PG joke,
their
right?
PG joke.
Awesome. PG joke.
Yeah.
And you have to tag the Scoop and
Laughing Lives Matter.
Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so PG joke people. I gotta keep saying PG joke just because I have to remember.
Neeson is not
that
going to
is
be a
PG
part of
joke.
this at all.
I couldn't make it. I couldn't make the cut, bro. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do a PG joke if it was gun to my head. There's like, say a PG joke, and I'd just be like, F. Oh, done. I'm done.
Come on, it will happen.
So
but what's beautiful is we have our police department. If you look on some of the hashtags, our police department has been engaged. Community members have been engaged. City officials have been doing their PG jokes. We're really trying to create a momentum of laughter where people often forget the power of laughter, and it seems to be working.
So before you go, I want to show a clip of one of the PG jokes that I found online.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring you back in, and then we'll give everybody all the details, and then close out with you. This is one young lady. I believe her name is Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah, she's giving her PG joke. Felicia, do we have that video ready? Okay, so let's check it out. This is a good example for everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Wendy and I'm accepting the Long Beach Ministers Alliance PG Joke Challenge for the hashtag Laughing Lives Matter. Okay, what did the who? Oh, wasn't it? Okay, what did the magician say to the fisherman?
What?
Pick a card, any card. See, I told you I can remember. Pick a card, any card. So we want everybody to come out to our event. Come out. Thank you.
Once she finally got it out, I thought it was really cute.
Right.
Pick a card, any card.
Was a fisherman from Boston?
Boston.
We don't have to be professional comedians
Yeah.
to tell it. The funny part about it is that it is in the stumbling and in the bumbling. That's what makes grassroots
Absolutely.
generic jokes funny.
Yeah, I agree. So just so everyone knows, this event is taking place Thursday, August 25th.
25th.
At 7 p.m. and it lasts until about 9:30.
Yes.
So everyone will be
just about 9:30.
Okay, so it's not too late. People can still come out and be ready for work.
Bring the kids out.
Bring the kids out because it's appropriate for them as well. It's at the Long Beach Terrace Theater at 300 East Ocean Boulevard, Long Beach, California.
Yeah.
And the tickets are actually tax deductible, right?
Yes. And they're very affordable. The majority of our tickets are only $10.
$10?
The majority of them, yes, because we want our community to come. And then we have 15, 25, and 50. But the majority of them are only $10.
Nice.
That's
a nice look, fellas. You can have a date.
Yes.
That's a date, a meal. You take $50. You to spend $20 on the tickets. You get a $30 meal.
Neeson
Look, I'm trying to help my brothers out.
And we just added Gold Star as an option, so they can go to goldstar.com and get their tickets.
Okay.
And they even added discounts. So we really just want to make it available for our community to come out and be blessed.
That's great. So other than goldstar.com, where else can people go to purchase tickets?
Ticketmaster. Or the Terrace box office.
All right.
Nice, nice.
I'm recommending Gold Star because we allowed them to put a discount on the tickets.
Okay.
All right, Gold Star. You heard it. Go get it at Gold Star.
All right. Thank you so much, Gregory.
the scoop. I appreciate you guys, your efforts in the community, your work in education, and really empowering our generations. I so value being connected with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
No,
appreciate
thank you.
you.
All right,
And we're
you guys
looking
have an
forward to
amazing-
the show.
Yeah, 25th.
And let me know who wins the tickets. I'm looking forward to it.
I
Absolutely.
will.
It's not going to be
Thank
easy.
you, guys.
All right.
All right,
Thanks so
thanks.
much. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Dang, stepping out of meetings to talk
Right?
to us.
Hope
Hey.
this meeting wasn't on the freeway, guys. Jesus, this car was close.
Neeson's like, are you on the freeway?
Yeah, this car was close. Zoom, zoom.
So, Neeson, what's your PG joke?
What?
What's your PG joke?
What's my PG joke? What's PG stand for?
What does it stand for? Good question. What is it? Parental guidance? We don't even know that.
Or that, yeah.
Well,
That's
so then what does R, like the R in R rating, stand for?
restricted.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you really know that?
I never thought of it. I never thought about it.
We're gonna have to have a conversation about like things.
About life.
Yeah, this is about like those little things.
Whatever. We're going to take a quick... I hate your guts. I hate your guts. You know what? You still have to give us your women crush, your orange
I
crush
do.
Wednesday.
I do. You know what? Let's just do it like this.
We'll take a quick break and
Oh,
we'll
okay,
come back.
let's do it.
And we'll
Okay,
come back
cool.
and we'll talk about all the ladies that you love.
Well, I mean that'll take the whole show.
Oh my God. Okay, just the ladies from the Olympics that we know. Okay.
That'll take the whole show. Have you seen the Dominican?
Oh, you're such
Jesus,
a creep.
we just had to talk about Dominican last show. Our last show was on, right?
Oh yeah, we
girls?
did talk about the Dominican
Did you see
young
the?
ladies. We did talk about them.
Telling, and I'm going. Yeah.
Oh well, you'll never get them, Neeson. Just kidding.
Actually, I'm about
Just
to book a flight right now. At
And
this
show me.
moment, I'm going
And show me.
to Puerto Rico in December. Does that
Okay,
count?
that's fine.
Does that count? That's not. I mean, Dominican
That's
Republic.
not DR.
But, yeah, it's not
and
DR,
really
but it's PR.
international.
But it's PR. It's Puerto Rico. Little Puerto Ricans get a little Puerto Rican. Oh no, puppy. You know how a little girl.
You don't even know Spanish.
What? Bueno. ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, bring the next song in Spanish.
Well, I don't know the next song. What's the name?
It's called No Excuses
Wait, no excuses. I think that's
by Day 26.
Okay. Sí. Pues no excuses. Sí.
Huh? Oh, Day 26 should be in the drop too. You don't see it?
I see. Wait. So, ladies and gentlemen, just so you're not like, oh, who are you talking? We're talking to our lovely producer, Felicia, and it's not my fault that I can't do it in Spanish because we
There
never got
it
the
is.
song.
That's it.
Okay, so there it is. All right, I was gonna blame us.
No excuses. No excuses. Bring us in Spanish.
Excuse no by the day 20 or quarter. Day 26.
Father God, just give it up. Give it up.
By bad
This is Day 26 with no excuses.
Like it's such a crazy thing, baby.
So won't you exclusive?
Dirty Rain.
That took you back, huh?
Man, yeah. Have anybody ever sung that to you?
No, they don't sing it to me. They just say it.
They just say it.
Yeah.
So they have came at you like, look, I need this exclusive. Like,
Yes.
I need this.
Yes, I have had that.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Chop on all the,
Like,
cut it out.
Cut out all the
Cut it out.
distractions.
Yeah,
No
everything else,
distractions.
this is me and you.
Yes.
I'm gonna need that locked down.
Yes.
Boom, boom, bam.
Yes.
Sign contract, date, print,
Boom.
copy,
Stamp.
notary, like that. They have.
They have.
That's dope.
Have you ever approached anyone like that?
No.
You don't ask for commitments?
What?
You don't ask for commitments?
What's that?
Neeson, you know what commitments are.
No.
You don't believe in them.
What is commitments?
It means that you are exclusively seeing one person. Uno. Since
I mean, God
you're
gave me-
fluent in Spanish.
God gave me two of pretty much a lot of things. Like, why am I going to see one?
but you need to. Okay, so that means that you need to
understand.
double up
I don't
on.
get it. Yes, I need to
your
double up on love. Exactly. They need to
Yes.
fuse up. Like, you ever watch Dragon Ball Z? You know, they did the little like fusion dance, like the two, and it came
I
together.
know nothing about Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, well, so it was two characters, and they would do a fusion dance, and they would come together. So I look at it like, hey, you take two women, they do dances, and come together, and then you love both of them as one.
Neeson, that's just greedy. We all know that. How are you going to give out relationship tips?
Easy.
And you have horrible ideas. Ideals.
I have horrible ideas.
Ideals when it comes to
I think they're very great ideas, and I think they get played out very well in real life.
I didn't put on any lip gloss or lipstick today.
Maybe
None.
you should LL Cool J that real quick.
Are my lips ashy? Anyways, give us the information on your the ladies that you're crushing on this week from the Olympics.
So yeah, look, the ladies that I'm crushing on this week.
Okay.
There's a lot of them. But you know, we're just gonna name a couple.
Okay.
Nia Ali. Nia Ali is one.
Which one is she in the
she
photo?
Is the hurdles.
So we can all follow
Well,
along.
in the photos, the main one is Felix. Felix is the second or whatever from the left. Yeah,
okay.
Second from the left.
I see her. Her thing clearly says Felix.
Yeah, Felix.
Okay.
Yeah, but I forget her first name. I don't really want to say.
That's fine.
Because they only call her by her last name in the Olympics anyway.
That's fine.
Nia Ali is the one next to her to the left.
Is she on the? Oh, she's to the left.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's to the left.
Okay.
The other two there. So this picture, by the way, is from the World Championships last year.
Okay.
But those two made it to the Olympics. I believe the other two didn't, but they're not in my top. They're not in my top or whatever. But I wish them all well.
You don't like the other two?
No, I'm not saying I don't like them. See, I didn't want you to. Why do girls do that? Why do girls do that?
What's wrong with them? They're pretty too.
Oh my, they are pretty. They are. Everybody's pretty.
Okay.
We're all pretty in love and life and
All right, Neeson.
in God's eyes.
Okay.
We're all
Go ahead.
lovely and angels and pretty. But yeah, basically, I mean, I really wanted to just shine light on the women in the Olympics because this is the second time around. 2012 they killed with winning gold medals, and this year they're on pace to do the same thing. With in hurdles you have Nia Ali, you have Teresa Brown, you have Felix, you have there's a number of other ones. I also want to talk about Gabby, which you'll talk about in Scoop News. Just Gabby and Simone and how they're flawless. Like I couldn't even. Like I watched it and I was just hoping my niece was watching those I don't want to call them matches, but those events, those trials that they were doing. Look, I'm like terrible at like gymnastic things.
Yeah,
like
describing.
Not terrible at gymnastics. Yeah, like those they were so on point doing those flippy jigamaroos. It was crazy. Yeah, because that's what I go wrestling terms. Like, yo, those spots was insane. But they were literally flawless, and it was amazing. So my Women Crush Wednesdays just goes out to all the. And I don't just want to say all the African American women that's competing for the USA team, but just all the women, period, that's competing for the USA and abroad. I mean, you know, some fine Brazilians over there. But and Dominicans, and Filipinos, and I could keep going, guys. You just got to stop me. New Zealand, it's just fine women all around, ladies and gentlemen. Women, you are amazing and beautiful, and don't let any man tell you different because you guys are all amazing. But yeah, they're doing their thing, man. And let's just, while we're on this topic, Olympic Committee, let's get the diving pool. Let's turn it back to blue because it's piss green right now.
Ew.
Yeah. So if you need a water analyst, you need to holler at your boy because that is disgusting. Like it went green in a day, by the way, guys. Like they used it and
so
then
what does that mean? Does that mean that it's dirty?
It has algae.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yes. So
there's what algae is like a
algae's
fungus or a bacteria.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sun hits it, photosynthesis, blah blah blah. You guys, biology. So and then it creates algae. But that's what happened. And so the men's water polo team had to play in that water.
That's really disgusting.
Yes, it is
So I
disgusting.
feel like after each event, they should probably do something about
they're
that.
supposed to. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. Like, why did that even happen? But then again, they're running water over there in Rio is polluted with feces. So like the men's basketball team is staying on a boat. They're not even staying in the campus where the other athletes are. Because,
really?
Yeah, because it's crazy over there. Yeah. So and shout out to Phelps, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
21 medals, the most medals from any Olympian ever.
Shout out to Michael Phelps.
Ever. Shout out to Michael Phelps, man. And that
Making history.
yeah, and and he's a fellow
married to
pothead.
Well, I was gonna say he's married to a sister.
I mean, yeah, duh.
Yeah, cool.
You see that? You see that? You see that? See that? Yeah. Yeah, married to a sister.
Anyways.
Oh, you
I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, you
just
tooting your horn?
because.
That's what you doing?
Yes,
Look
tooting
at
my
that.
toot.
Go ahead, toot. Go ahead,
toot.
girl. I gotta do his accent, get it exclusive. Hey, it's you.
But if Michael Phelps would have asked me,
Jesus Christ.
listen,
You would have did it?
abso-freaking. Well, it depends. If he's a nice guy, he has to be a nice guy. Are you mad because he's not? black?
Absolutely
Oh.
not.
Because I have nothing against interracial.
But I've
dating.
oh yeah, no, absolutely not. But you just sit here and said, wait, she a sister.
Well, I mean, it just it makes it makes that personal. It makes that person a little bit more relatable to you.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, well, he likes someone that's similar to me. She and I might not be anything alike personality wise, but just the fact that she and I share.
So
the
what if
same-
your daughter came to you and was like,
I don't have a daughter, by the way.
I mean, yes, yeah, she doesn't have a daughter.
Childless.
Not that we know of. Yeah. What if she came to you and was like, yeah, I like little Jimmy down the street, little white boy Jimmy. Would you be okay with that?
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
That's
I
good.
really wouldn't have a problem with it. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Good. I like that.
What about you? Let's flip it. Would you?
Absolutely, I wouldn't have a problem. My niece is like type. She loves gingers, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Like she adores gingers. like she loves them. Like we had a waiter at AU Fudge, which is Jessica Alba's restaurant, and we went out to eat, and our waiter was a ginger, and she was just completely smitten.
Aww.
And yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that. Like my first crush was a little white girl. Like,
What?
yeah, my first crush was a little white girl.
So then, what do you think about all the actors that are getting so much? Well, what's that one guy's name that's getting so much flack now? Once everyone found out his wife is Caucasian.
Who? Which one?
have
I
to
mean, it's a
figure out
lot.
his name. Do you know his name, Felicia? Nate Jackson. Nate Jackson. Yeah,
he's an actor.
Yeah. He's getting so
What is
much.
he playing?
A lot. You've seen him before.
I mean, doesn't
But-
Tay Diggs' wife is white, right?
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of over that.
You see, wait, did everybody see her face? No,
I have no problem with
I said,
it.
Tay, yeah, everyone's over that.
No, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just saying everyone's over that. Like that's not new.
I mean, Tay Diggs, Jesse Williams' parents, his mom is white and the dad's
Yeah,
black.
I mean, there's plenty of
and everybody loves Jesse Williams. You can't.
huh? Nate Parker.
Oh, Nate Parker. Yeah.
Nate Parker.
Yeah, Nate Parker.
He's a good-looking guy.
He has a white girl. Does that make anything?
Now I don't feel like he's as relatable. Like I feel like I can't really like he wouldn't have anything to do with me, but maybe not necessarily.
That's why I laugh, because it's like you see a lot of women like, I wouldn't have no problem with it, and you see like,
Well, I don't have a problem with it.
No.
I just don't think that we're gonna be as relatable. Like, I mean,
because you think because he's in love with the white woman.
yes, as vain and ridiculous as that sounds, yes, I know that it's.
You know, he was
ridiculous.
raised by a black woman.
Yes, I do.
So
Does he know?
You see?
No, I'm
you
just-
see what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, no. I do know that he was raised by.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, I just proved the point right then and there.
No, I don't have.
He was raised by a white woman. I mean, he was raised by a black woman. He falls in love with a white woman, and black women get offended. Now,
No, I'm not offended.
What are you? Name the feeling.
I don't care. I'm indifferent. I'm apathetic to it.
That
I don't care that he.
are.
I do not care who someone chooses to love. It doesn't matter to me.
But you just had you literally just expressed an emotion towards this, so that means you care.
No, I didn't. What emotion did I express? You can't name that emotion.
Pissed?
No, not at all. I just said that when a man is married to, like, for example.
Yeah, you said when a man is married to a white woman that he can't relate.
Wait, Michael Phelps is married to a black woman.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, cool, Michael Phelps. Like, you know.
You could relate to,
We could have had a connection.
We could have had a thing.
We could have had something. Nate Parker.
But you couldn't.
Tay Diggs. I don't think Tay Diggs.
You don't think he ever dated a black.
Me.
You don't think they ever dated black women ever in life.
I don't
you don't
know.
Think
I think maybe
they never had a relationship with a black woman.
I can't say, but for some people they just have a type.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like it's no way. Even if, like, for instance, my first little crush, little girl was little Kelly down the block, like little white girl. Like, but my mother is black.
I know, Neeson.
So of course I'm gonna at least try to date somebody black, like in my lifetime, right?
No, not necessarily.
What?
Some little black boys don't always.
I know black boys that only date white girls.
Exactly, my point.
But they've dated black women, and they just was like, and then dated. And they dated a white. It was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't like it. And whatever. But that doesn't mean you didn't have a chance. Just like they dated it, and they just didn't like.
So
those
why
particular
didn't they
types,
like?
so
I feel like
over.
this is opening up a can of worms, but I have to know why. What are some of the reasons that they didn't like dating?
I mean, it's just certain.
What's the difference?
It's really just certain women.
You
right?
probably dated the rainbow. Why don't you tell us some of your experiences? Like,
you know what's funny about that?
What's funny about that?
I'm the wrong So I'm in a group RF, and usually the other guy dated the rainbow, and not me.
Yeah,
so
the other guy does.
He's United Nations, not me. But but I have dated and talked to a few white girls, and the difference is. It is I don't want to say a submissive thing. It's not that. It's more of a different mindset, which black women can have that too, but it's more of a trend, right? Because depending on what type of culture, what type of person you're dating, and the culture that they come from. So I was dating these white girls that was coming from a middle class, so they talk different. It was a different cloth talk, like Jay said, different. It's a cloth talk. So it's they're coming from money already established, so their parents was already establishing that into them. They already had a plan already laid out for them because their parents went through it and their parents went through it and it was a generational
but
thing,
I'm
right?
sure you've dated black women from middle class families.
So that's what I was getting to. So yeah, I've dated black women from middle class, but honestly, those black women that I dated from middle class, like white men from middle class.
What?
Yes. So
I don't know about all this.
But this is because we're still
experiences.
Yeah, because we're still cool, but it's just that's what they saw. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all what you see, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're growing up in this middle, the reason when I moved out the hood, I moved to the suburbs in this middle class area, and we were the only black family. And I was a kid. I didn't see color. I just seen, she was a girl. She was cute. And, you just go towards that, right? So if I'm the only black family, and there's mostly Caucasian family, that little girl is going to most likely choose the Caucasian family with the middle class family, and that has that same kind of outlook on life where it's been generationally passed the plan of success.
There's some sense. There's some that makes sense.
Right. I mean, so that it's just but
there's black couples that come from the same cloth.
I mean, I agree. There is. Yeah. Like, it was other black people that moved in, and, they're older, but we were cool, so it's one of those things to where people I know we're getting off in a whole other subject right now. Yeah, this subject whole thing. But I don't mind. Yeah, but I don't mind black. Like, I don't mind dating outside the race. I just think it.
Do you have a preference? Do you prefer black women?
Do I prefer black? I prefer women.
Neeson.
No, I don't want to say I prefer black women because I honestly I love my black women. I do. I mean, I haven't dated nothing but black women in the last X amount of years. So, but it's not a thing. I don't put myself in a box. I hate being put in a box. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So I would never say I prefer black women. I say I prefer women. And if you could treat me right and we vibe and we click and I treat you right and this thing is great, it doesn't matter if you're black, Dominican, Mexican, whatever the case may be. I don't care. I've dated a Mexican girl. Like, that was a terrible experience. But it was, at the same time, I learned, and I didn't cut it off because, she's Mexican. Or because I have a type.
Do that, yeah.
Or because I prefer.
Yeah, don't limit yourself.
I don't have a preference.
And I often say that, like when some black women get upset about black men dating out of their race, I'm like, well, why are you limiting yourself?
Yeah, like women are like a woman's body is the most beautiful thing on this planet. Like it could give birth, it gives life. Like, so why am I just channeling that towards a certain melanin count?
Now, I've heard that like some people just have you just have a type, like you just have a type.
Yeah, I mean some people do just have a type, but I like to ask why, right? Because usually those people that just have a type, that type could be fulfilled from somebody else, but they just feel like, I like guys, like I like black women because they got big butts and full lips. Well,
so it's more of a physical thing.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that may be a thing. And I'll just be like, well, have you seen Angelina Jolie? Because her lips is full and she has a very curvy body.
She does?
Yes, she does.
She looks very bony.
Well, I mean, of course, like, she's skinny, but she's curved. Like, if you're thinking, like, ain't you mama big? Like, if you're thinking black girl like that, then that's a different story. But then again, you have Mexicans that's like that. I don't want to say Mexican. You have Hispanics like that. One of my good friends, she's Hispanic and white, and you would never think by her body shape that she's Hispanic and white. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like she's very curvy, and so it's just one of those things, man. And I feel like I personally just don't want to put myself in a box, but I understand what people do. I understand people just like black girls, and that's fine. Hey, man. That's each his own. Yeah. I love my black women. I love y'all.
Toot.
Y'all hot black magic, girl. Go ahead, girl. Put it on me. Do some tricks. Put some rabbits out some hats.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
all right. Now, what relationship tips do you have to share with the fellas tonight?
So we did kissing.
Okay. Yeah, we did talk about kissing.
Yeah, we did texting.
Okay.
And it kind of goes onto my box thing, guys. So now it's more so a communication and not putting yourself in a box. A lot of guys are upfront at the forefront of things, like who they are, right? And a lot of times because they don't know who they are,
right?
Which is fine. Which you communicate that. Like and this is only if you really like digging a girl. Like I'm not saying like you tell Mary Jane you met at the club like your life story, right? Which remind me at the end of this conversation, I'm gonna tell you a little story about telling your life story. So basically, you say you digging this chick, you talking to her. You like, damn, like she's high. Like y'all just having a little small talk, maybe y'all kicked it every now and then. You like, yo, I'm getting vibes, sparks flying. Like it's like we digging. I was like, yo, what's? And she kind of I'm not a fan of so what is this, right? Because I feel like if you gotta ask, if you have to ask, then you already know, right? It's like, well, I like this person, but I don't really know, and like I'm not that person. Like, okay. I feel like if it's and this is when I say in a box, because when you approach something like, what is this, and you get that. Basically, that you get whatever answer they give you, you have to take it, right?
Okay.
And then you don't know how it affects that person on the other end.
Okay.
It may, like with me, if you ask me, what is this? Like, say you're talking, like, what is this? And I'm like, well, I mean, I thought this was, what I'm saying? I thought we were moving towards something. I thought this was great. I thought we was already.
That's usually the goal when someone asks you that. Like they want to know.
Yeah, but my thing is now.
Clear lines.
Right. So my thing is, instead of sometimes you ask that too early. Sometimes you pull that trigger. right? Boxing. You pull that trigger, and now you put yourself in a box of, oh shit, I either asked this too early, or oh shit, he probably already knew, and now he's gonna get frustrated. Like, what do you mean? What is this? Like, we've been through this or something like that.
That's just too much game playing for me. If I want to know what it is, I feel like you should answer me.
Okay, here it is. But don't you know what it is already?
No, I want to know.
Why don't you know then?
No, it's not a matter of.
Why don't you know? Answer the question.
No,
answer the question. Why don't you know?
I'm going to answer the question.
No, you don't. Answer the question.
Okay,
why don't you know what it is?
It's not a. Well, it's not. I feel okay. So if I'm dating someone, and we're seeing each other on a regular basis. He's spending time. He's making an effort. To me, that seems like we're probably moving towards like a relationship, right?
Okay.
So at some point, I want to know, when are we in a Are we in a relationship? What are we doing?
Okay. So
that's to me a very fair question.
So mind you, if you're in if you're spending, I'm gonna give you the scenario. If you're spending time with this person, if you guys are talking every day, you're seeing each other every day, or every other day, right? Your first person you talk to when you get up, last person you talk to when you go to sleep. He tells you about his day, you tell him about your day. You guys talk about problems and conflicts together. You guys make resolutions together. You guys make plans together. You ask him what nail color you should get. He asks you if you like his haircut. Now,
okay. Get to the point.
Now, do you really have to ask?
Yes,
this question.
I feel like with some guys, you absolutely do.
With some guys, okay. Oh, no.
Listen to my why though. Listen to my why.
You're just proving my point with some guys.
No, listen to my why.
Okay, go ahead. Go why?
Because they can pull the, well, I never said we were in a relationship, or I never said, or we never said, we never agreed. That card can be pulled.
I completely understand that, and so this is where this is a tip for guys, right? Okay. So you said for some guys. Now, what about the other guys? What differentiates the guys that you have to ask that question to, and then the some guys you don't have to ask that question to?
I just think that's silly. Like, I just want to know. I don't know if you're the guy that I should ask the question to or not. I don't know that.
You just said some guys.
Only timed. Well, I'm just saying they could pull that. I don't know if they're going to pull that or not. That's why I'm asking the question.
Okay, so this is my tip. This is why I give tip for guys, because one, I hate that question. Because I'm the person if I'm doing those things, I'm doing those things for a reason. And I'm not doing them just out of, I'm just trying to smash and that's it. That's a lot of time and effort to try to smash. Like, at the end of the day, vagina isn't cheap. Right? It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost, if it doesn't cost you money, it's going to cost you time, or it's going to cost you both. Right? So, nothing comes free. So I'm not going to spend this time or money just to get something that you can probably just get on a free, like from somebody else that you don't really care about, that you could dump and leave, right? So now I'm investing time, emotion, energy, all these things into this person. That's what I'm saying. This is coming from me. And fellas that I know that are like this, like, dog, like, if I'm putting all this energy into you, why do you have to ask? But I feel like guys need to make it more clear. Don't put yourself in a box to where you're doing all these things and then you're causing her to ask those questions, and then now you're getting frustrated, or now you're having to feel like you have to live up to something, and now you feel like you have to live up to a title. Guys, be clear, be very crystal clear about your feelings by communicating up front.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you know where I come from.
It came full circle.
Yeah, so you got you all riled up, and she's like, but this is why, because I wanted to see how you felt about the situation, right? But I do feel like, girls is gonna ask when they don't know, so if they don't know, that means you're failing at something. You're failing at communication, guys.
Yes.
Communicate clearly and properly to this woman up front. Yes. Like, hey, this is who I am. Look, I don't have time right now, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to work. Just work with me, and give them that option. But I'm telling you, the minute if you start the relationship off by them having to question things, it's not going to end. I mean, it's going to continue like that, and it's going to end like that. They're going to continue. Hey, so what is this? Hey, so what is this? Hey, and it's not because of they want to do that. It's because that's just you not being able to communicate. And women are all about being crystal clear and communicating and not having their choice taken away from them. Because like she said, fellas, yeah, they're doing all this. I'm like, well, we were never together. You just took their choice away. Mm-hmm. You took their option away. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying, hey, look, like we're moving towards this, we're moving towards being this. I just want to let you know, like, I'm in it for the long haul. Like, I want this exclusive.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or saying, hey, look, we're moving towards this. I don't know if I'm fully ready for relationship up front. I just want to give you the heads up. Like, this is, how do you feel about it? Instead of, I'm telling y'all, she will respect it more. Y'all probably end up having sex after the conversation, and it's amazing because she's gonna be like, yo, he's always being honest, he's always being open, he's always being crystal clear, and even if it doesn't work out, you will have this amazing bond and friendship. Like, she's gonna go on to the next dude and be like, yo, but that dude was so honest with me, he was so open, something about him. And when I tell you this, a lot of guys aren't open and honest. It's true. And you can ask any girl. Go ask your homegirl. Go ask your sister. Go ask your mother.
Why
go ask
is
your auntie.
that, though? Why aren't guys...
Because it goes back to guys don't... 90% of guys don't know what they want. Like, they literally just move through life. And so it's like, yeah, they want careers, they want this. But when it comes to women, they just know they want somebody there.
Yeah.
Right? They just want a body there. They want to wake up to a body. But can you picture that face? Can you picture that personality? Can you picture how they talk to you? Can you picture how they hug you? Can you picture what they're cooking for you? Can you picture how they're consoling? Can you picture how they're critiquing you? Can you picture how they're uplifting you? And can you picture how they're correcting you? Like, can you picture these things? These are the things you need to be picturing for your future woman, instead of picturing all the, all the physical things, and that doesn't really equate to anything.
That's very true. I like this. I like this relationship tip of the week. You did good. You actually did good.
But, bring it back. So,
okay,
story.
Okay, go ahead.
Telling your story. Fellas, this is just a tip of how to get ladies. Look.
Lord.
Yeah. This is just Mary Jane of the club. Somebody told me a long time ago. And this is dealing with music. And they're like, yo, tell your story, man. You have a great story. Like, tell it. Be vulnerable. Tell your story. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, how do you get girls? Like, how do you talk to girls? Like, what do you say? And my reply, this is a true story. My reply was, I don't go up and talk to girls like that. I don't be like, hey, what's your name? How you doing? I was like, I don't really do that. He was like, okay, that's bullshit. 1, 2. And I was like, no, seriously. It was like, well, this is what you should do. Tell the girls your story. The stories will get the draws. So you open up and you be vulnerable and you tell them, like, oh yeah, I had, this is my life, and I'm working on this and I'm pulling through this. And a lot of girls are like, oh my God, he's such a this and this character, this and this and that. Now, mind you, I'm not saying this because this is what I do. Like, if anybody knows me or has tried to talk to me or talking to me, whatever the case may be, they know it takes a lot for me to open up and actually speak about that. But fellas, tell your story. And if so, rather it's a girl or rather it's your career, tell your story, and it will take you a long way and exactly where you need to go. Because one thing, it has helped me musically and just in my artistry by starting to tell my story.
All right, I like that. So that was a side note.
That was a side note, fellas. That was just to help you get the draws for the fall, because you're gonna have to find somebody for the winter to cuddle up with. So
it's about to start getting cold. It's already August.
Trying to help you.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be right back with some scoop news.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into. Look, this is one of my repeat songs.
What song?
Adrian Marcel with 5 Minutes. Ha! I love this song, guys.
Why?
It's so cool.
I'm on my way to the east side, bumping to show.
Yeah, that's Ashley's favorite song right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Scoop, and I am the co-host, Neeson Williams. Ashley Maria stepped out for a second, but we're going to get into the Scoop news, and we're going to start off with Gabby Douglas. Ladies and gentlemen, she is coming under... Oh, wait.
Before we someone's birthday.
Yo.
Happy birthday, Ethan.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Is that because I'm turning 4?
Yes.
Yes.
You're 4 on the inside.
Yes.
So you gotta,
Oh man, I gotta make a wish. So does that mean I could wish for the Dominican?
So Neeson's birthday is this Saturday.
It is this Saturday. This is crazy.
And he's gonna be 21.
I'll be 21.
He wants to
9
Snapchat
times.
this moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna Snapchat the moment.
We can both Snapchat it.
Yeah.
I should probably snap more.
Snapping the
Happy birthday, Neeson.
happy
We
birthday
are on
live
right
on air, and she gave
on
me
air.
cupcakes. I feel
Yes.
special, guys.
That's what you do for your co-host.
Oh man, that's amazing. Thank you. So can I make my wish?
Go ahead and make your wish. Hold on. Let me snap.
Okay.
This is so like our generation.
Right.
Like special moments are always ruined by social media. Wait. I didn't get a good snap.
All right, ready?
We're on live right now. Oh, hold on.
No.
Did you blow it out?
No, I didn't blow it. This is blowing.
Okay.
I didn't blow it.
Hold on.
All right. Sorry, guys.
I know our viewers are like,
Yeah.
come on, you guys,
Sorry,
get it
guys.
together.
Okay. She doesn't.
We're
know how to use
on.
technology.
We're on live right now. It's Neeson's birthday. Neeson just blew out his.
Thank you, man. That's amazing.
We're on live right
Oh, she got like she's playing back. That's amazing. That's
So what
dope.
wish did you make?
What?
What wish did you?
I can't tell.
Make? Oh,
I can't tell about my Dominican volleyball players.
Oh, so you wished for them?
I can't tell you about them. Gosh, jeez.
So you're really not going to get them. You weren't going to get them at first, but you're
Keep playing
really
me.
not going to get them.
You keep
now.
playing. I am a competitive person. I will get them just because you don't play me like that.
Well, anywho,
Yes.
I wanted to
Thank you. I really-
wish you a very happy
Man,
birthday and
that
say
is
thank you
special.
for being a part of the scoop.
Thank you.
I
No, man.
appreciate the
This
hell out of you.
This is awesome, dog. Like for real. Thank you.
Are you gonna
Like
cry?
nah, I don't
Y'all,
cry.
he's crying.
Nah, you don't see this. Come on.
You see how
Tears
he's
of
trying to
none.
keep his eyes low?
Nah, it's dope, man. I really feel special. Like you don't understand. So thank you.
I
It
see
means
you
a lot.
eyeing them
Man, I'm.
because you're like really an obese person on the inside.
I am a terrible obese person on the inside, guys. It's bad. It's bad. But I'm just started back training, so like I'm trying to like.
So you're not going to eat the cupcake?
Oh no, I'm gonna eat these cupcakes,
Oh,
but I
okay.
don't want to eat all 4 at once. Usually,
Oh, okay.
that's what I do.
Okay.
So I pace myself. Who made these cupcakes?
I don't know.
Oh, cool. No, I thought like you was gonna say like somebody we knew. I thought like
I
Mary or
should have
something
said.
made them.
Oh no!
I was like, what?
I should have asked her to.
Yeah.
But at any rate, so we were talking about the Scoop News, right?
It was, just
Okay.
bringing in about Gabby Douglas.
Gabby, young Gabs. Okay, what's going on? Because I know you wanted to talk about her a little bit earlier. So
Yeah,
what did you want to bring up?
I just
about
how
Gabby?
amazing she is, but they've really been coming at her on the Twitter on the Twitterverse about her hair.
Oh yeah,
About of all things.
I just think that's so ignorant.
Yeah, and you see, and the people that's like tweeting, and it's like girls with like fake hair and press-ons and all this and all that makeup, and like, dog, she's doing things
That you can't do.
That you can't, like. She was at 8 years old. She was out here being a pro gymnast, and while you're 22, 23-year-old sitting behind Twitter trying to figure out who's gonna fly you out to Miami. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand where these tweets are coming from. It's just this hate and this backlash. Like, and this is a problem with our culture and with our generation, really, because this is with young people and
I think it's a certain socioeconomic.
Yeah, I think
that.
it's just like it's so easy. It's so easy to put down somebody that's actually uplifting people. That's
she
actually
makes our
doing
culture look
something.
so great.
Yeah, and she's actually not even our culture. She's representing a country that is hurting right now. And she's actually representing that strongly. And we'll get to how I feel about her and putting a hand on her heart and how her just standing at attention.
Because she's coming under a lot of scrutiny for that.
Yeah, for that as well. And
she came out and said she meant no disrespect. I think she was kind of just caught in the moment. I don't think she meant anything by it.
Even in the note, she says she always stands at attention. And my thing is, look, in school, I didn't put my hand over my heart, but I didn't put my hand over my heart just because I knew the real reason why of certain things. But at the same time, we have Trump running for president, ladies and gentlemen, with a real chance that he's going to win. And you have Trump actually threatening or putting out a hit basically on Hillary. Saying that somebody should do something about her with the Second Amendment. Like, these are things that's real life going on. And you worried about this little girl that's actually being strong enough to stand for something, but actually standing at attention and actually being there and winning gold medals and representing your country, not putting her hand over your heart.
Right.
When you got about to get a president that's about to make things a hell of a lot worse.
Right.
Like, again, it shows where the immaturity is and where the culture is as a whole, and it's bad.
Yes.
It's at a bad place.
I agree. Well, we salute you.
Yeah, we salute you, Gabby. Keep doing your
here
thing,
on
man.
The Scoop. We love you here.
For real.
And then, yeah, I really want to try.
Yeah, just please, because it smells like lemon.
Cheers, here.
What is this, lemon?
It is lemon.
Jesus, cheers. Lemon.
You see how bad he is, you guys. He couldn't even.
Man, I'm telling you, like I was just staring at it the whole time.
Look at that. Just greedy. Greedy.
Lemon meringue.
Good.
Well, it's soft.
And you're smacking.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna see.
Okay.
That's next. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's soft. It's like I like it. It's soft and sweet.
Ew.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we'll talk about OT Genesis. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I need some water.
Yeah.
I
need no water.
He was stopped at LAX
Moist.
last month. Excuse me.
Yeah, you guys smacking in.
Oh my gosh, this
moist,
was not a good idea to eat on air.
Moist.
It's really good. I won't say where I got it from because they're not
They're not sponsoring the show.
not sponsoring our show.
Oh, okay.
So they get no love. But yeah, OT Genesis, we know him from Cut It. You need to cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it.
But anyways, law enforcement sources tell us, or they basically told TMZ,
Right.
that he was leaving LAX last month and got stopped at security screening when officials noticed a weapon. You got a little crumb. You got a little crumb.
Yeah, it kind of happened. You tell me.
So, cops found a loaded Regent R350 CR in his bag.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know about guns? I have no clue what that means. Is that a big gun?
Yes.
Anyways, after they investigated, they found out that the gun was stolen.
Oh, crap.
And so he was booked on for possession of a loaded firearm and possession of a stolen firearm.
Wait, was he flying? Okay, problem.
Yes.
Why did none of his mans take that rap for him?
Maybe he was by himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then if you're traveling by yourself, why did you have that on you? And I doubt he was traveling by himself. Like, that's rare, right? So
not really.
For artists, it's rare.
But he seems pretty low key. Like, he doesn't seem like.
I'm not saying have an entourage, but you don't have not an assistant, not a boy, a DJ, nothing, and then you traveling with that. Like that's what your boy. That's why people have entourages to literally take raps for things like that. Like when you get caught.
That's true.
Like and then you front the bill and then you pay the lawyer to get him off.
That's true. That's probably true.
I mean, it is true.
Okay, whatever.
That's how things happen. So yeah, that's just a dumb move. That's a dumb move all around on him.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And
stupid.
If he was with somebody, he needs to fire him, kick them out the team because
I didn't even hear about this happening like last month, but
yeah.
I guess we're hearing about it now.
Need to cut it.
You need to cut it.
Get
cut that out.
Check cut. Yeah, you're not even gonna be banned off the no-fly list.
Now this is a crazy story that I read about. A 14-year-old girl is actually being accused of killing her father.
Okay.
Don't know if you guys heard about the story at all. She's out of Warren, Ohio, and she's actually behind bars facing aggravated murder charges for killing her father. But her family's actually coming to her defense. They're saying that she did it to protect her mother and her sisters. Her mother's name is Bresha Meadows, and she's saying that she's describing her daughter as a hero. And she said she wasn't strong enough to get out of an abusive situation, but her daughter helped her. So apparently her father was pretty abusive to them, and Bresha Meadows is being accused of killing her father. So Bresha Meadows is currently being held at the Trimble County Court for killing her 41-year-old father, Jonathan Meadows. And her mother, Brandy, said that her father abused her for years, but she was too afraid to leave. So they actually filed for a protective order in court, but later dismissed it. That was about 5 years ago.
Well, yeah, so she shouldn't, I mean...
Yeah, there's a lot of people have a lot to say about that, about her mom right now. And now Brandy is expressing remorse, saying that she's sorry that her daughter is having to go through this, and she maintained that she saved them for a better life. Yeah, so basically what happened was Bresha, she's being accused of shooting her father in the early mornings of July 28th. And her mother called 911 after the incident. And she actually used the gun that her father used around the house to intimidate them. She used that gun to shoot him and kill him, reportedly. She has no history of violence. She actually ran away from home not too long ago to her aunt's house. And she pleaded with her to help her because she said... You were so greedy.
Sorry.
Did you just stuff that entire cupcake in your mouth? You did. Okay. Yeah. So she was very afraid. Her aunt, took her to the police department, and they filed a report then. But obviously, nothing happened, and she felt the need to take matters into her own hands.
Well, I mean,
and a lot of people are coming against the mom, saying that she probably should have taken the rap for her daughter.
No, I mean, well, not saying no, but look, I feel like, yes, probably the charges are going to get reduced, right? So it's not going to be aggravated murder. Is probably going to be some lesser charge or whatever, and she'll probably get, some crazy probation or something like that. But it's one of those things to where, it's just one of those things to where she went to court. She did the proper thing she wasn't supposed to do, and they didn't protect her.
That's true.
And so if these things happen, just because she's a kid doesn't mean she's not going to protect her mom. Somebody sees that happening, they're going to do anything to protect their parents, even if it's their parents doing the attacking. So, look, I don't agree with. I mean, I don't condone killing, but I understand where the girl was coming from.
Right. So then, hopefully, this kind of situation changes the law or changes the protocol in abusive, domestic violence situations.
Yeah, I mean, we always say we hope something like that changes,
but this is pretty dramatic. She's a young girl.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this has happened numerous of times. This has happened before.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things, and I mean, it's really the police department and wherever else should be held accountable as well. That's my thing. If you want to point out accountability, hey, look, they did this, they did that. You guys didn't do what you guys were supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And this happened.
Our 14-year-old is on trial.
Yeah, so you guys need to be held accountable too. That's my thing.
I agree.
In every aspect of law enforcement, that's what it should be.
I agree. Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I just hope that the protocol changes. I hope it changes the structure of things. And
me too.
If someone actually is in a domestic violence situation, that they can get the proper help.
Yeah, man. That's for real.
So.
I hate that. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah. Anywho. All right. Not to end the show on a sad note.
Now or not?
Neeson. No, not to.
Oh.
It's Neeson's birthday.
That is a sad note.
So. He's annihilated his cupcake. He has 2 more to annihilate.
I can't have those right now.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Scoop tonight. I am Ashley Marie, and you are?
I am Neeson Birthday Boy Williams.
Hey. And you can find us on Twitter.
Why that couldn't be the song?
At the Scoop on air. What song?
Why Birthday Sex couldn't be the song?
Birthday. Where can people find you, Neeson?
They can find me at Stay Fly Life Instagram. Stay Fly Life Instagram. That's it. Find me on Stay Fly Life Instagram. I got some new things coming up, new things dropping. So please stay tuned. Come holler at me, follow at me, and wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah. And follow me on Instagram, Ms. Ashley Marie, and on Instagram, the Scoop's Instagram, the Scoop on Air, and that's it. We'll leave you.
Hey, wait. She's waited.
She found it. Hey. You behave this birthday weekend.
I'm gonna try not to.
You already trying to get nasty.
That's the goal.
Nasty. We started the show PG and it changed.
I'm not a PG person.
All right, you guys. We will check you next week. Same time, same place, right here on MorrisMediaLive.com.
Adios, muchachos.
Adios.